You're gonna die!
It's the Guns and Radio podcast coming to you live on that crazy internet that Al Gore invented, right here on all your favorite podcasting platforms, I should say, and of course by way of gunsandраdio.com. As always, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. This is episode number 42 of the Guns and Radio podcast.
And we hope you're not saying no more, unless you're talking about the song that we're going to be listening to today, that is.
Yes.
I mean...
By Velvet Revolver, in case you're wondering.
Because we still got plenty of these to come, folks. So.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to check this out, and we're going to listen to the song. We're going to break it down. We're going to review it in just a little bit. And we've got a few things we're going to talk about. Not really a lot, but normally we would pull the trigger and get the shout-out train rolling. But instead, we're not going to do that today. Because I don't really got any right now. Chris doesn't really have any right now. We're supposed to have a guest on today. That didn't work out. Maybe he'll be on in a couple of weeks. Hopefully. And you'll really enjoy that. But for now, let's hit the music anyway and tell you about all of the cool places that you can check out Guns and Radio on them internets.
Yes. Well, speaking of them internets, specifically, you can find us on Twitter or Instagram. It's the same handle, both at Guns and Radio Pod. We'll be posting episode updates, all sorts of stuff on there. Twitter. I hope you like last week's Guns N' Roses versus Pro Wrestlers thread. That was some fucking funny shit, especially last week's episode. Oh god.
We had to include a little video on our IG account.
Yeah.
To show you what we were laughing so hard at.
Dude, yeah, for the social media, just because like that was literally one of like the funniest moments I think of 2020 so far in this podcast. Hands down.
Oh my god, just thinking about it, dude. Like, it was cracking me up making the edit. Like, when we were done and I was getting it all together, man, I was losing my shit. Oh man. But anyway, of course, you can join the conversation by joining us on Discord, and as always, over on gunsandраdio.com you can find helpful links to all of our social media and wherever our podcast is distributed. And so with that, I say we get started with this episode, Chris.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Well, before we dive too far in, we're not going to spin the wheel this week at the end of the show, like we normally do, because next week is Caputo's birthday.
And my actual legitimate birthday, just saying. It's a shoot, you know.
Yeah. And we're going to throw, since it's his birthday, and it's coming up on the day that Guns and Radio airs, then we are going to let Chris choose the song himself, and he's going to reveal what that's going to be at the end of the show today.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and we'll have other things going on then too. We'll have some. It's going to be a fun episode next week. This week too. Not really a lot going on in Guns N' Roses news right now, other than the fact that there was that fantastic YouTube. I hate to call it a stream, but it premiered this week from Not in This Lifetime.
Yeah,
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, a few days ago from when we're recording.
Yeah, by now it's old news, but we're gonna check it out on the show tonight. Damn, I lost the link.
Let me send it to you. Hang on, because I have it ready. I have this shit primed.
Yeah.
Open conversation. Sending link. There you go. I sent you on Skype.
Okay.
Yes. So this is Guns N' Roses, Not in This Lifetime selects from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Nice. Hang on, let me pull this up here.
Yes.
Let me pull it up on my phone.
GNFNR. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading the description here. GNFNR brings moments from the tour to YouTube. So this is from the Salt Lake City show from October 29th, 2019.
Nice, nice. So it's kind of a little more recent.
Yeah.
Uh, there was some things going on in the chat that we were chatting with some people while this was going on, and not in the chat on YouTube, but on Discord, and they made some pretty good points here that we'll kind of look at as we
Watch
as we
along.
re- yeah, watch along. And of course, we're going to embed the video over on gunsandradio.com for this episode. And with that, uh, I hope we'll give you guys time to pull it up there and just pause the podcast if you need to, if you want to watch along with us. And are you ready to go? You want to
I'm
watch it?
ready to go. Are you ready?
Yep, I've got it up. Let's count it down and let's do this.
3, 2, 1, play, click. Good old McBob.
Is that who that guy is? Is he the
Yeah.
guy from Live Era too?
Yeah, same dude. All right,
Nice.
it's so easy. All right.
Kind of a predictable start here, but that's okay. There we go, Axel in top form. Have you seen this yet?
This is actually the first time seeing it.
Man, I hope when I get old I can be still looking cool like Duff McKagan.
Yeah, looking like everyone's dad pulling up at a high school graduation. Like a middle-aged dad, not like he's not like he hasn't hit 60 yet. He's like almost 50, so like he's still kind of cool.
The dad that listens to rock and roll.
Yeah, he probably like smoked weed with his son one time. It's like that's all that's gonna happen.
Marijuana.
Oh man,
Like, I'm only doing this one, son, and then I'm gonna fucking kill you if I ever see you smoke this shit again.
You don't want no part of this shit.
Axel performs this song in pretty much top form.
Oh yeah, and this definitely fits his wheelhouse. So
I love the new graphics on screen. Being a video guy, those please me. We don't really have any close-ups of Axel though. All the Axel's always in the wide shot.
yeah, or else you wouldn't hear the friggin' the fat jokes end.
I don't see that, but I'm fatter than he is, so I mean, like at one point I can kind of see it, like, but not any fucking more. I mean, he's got the body of a middle-aged fucking man, like every other middle-aged man.
That's true. He looks better than Vince Neil. I'll give you that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Honestly, I think he looks healthier now than he did when he was skin and bones. I posted when I was watching this in Discord. I was being a bit of a troll, and somebody said, "Who's your favorite member?" And I said, "Oh man, I love Izzy. He's my favorite." And I posted a picture of Richard Fortis. I don't think we see any Melissa in any of this. I mean, I see her.
Won't. Yeah.
I see a little tiny Melissa back there in the huge wide shot.
You saw about like a second and a quarter of Frank.
Yeah. Are they trying to pretend she's not there?
Maybe. I don't know. But wouldn't you want to flaunt the fact that you have like a female member and it's like, wow, this is rock music where all we talked about was having sex with multiples of these women. Now we have one in our band.
Yeah. She's also having sex with multiples of these women.
Did you just make an Axl Rose lesbian joke? Did I just go into that?
Okay, we're going into Chai Dim. Hang on, listen. I want to listen for a second because I remember this.
Yes, we all remember this from Iceland.
Yeah, here we go. Slash's botch right there.
Or was that on purpose?
I would hope
like, I was never on this originally, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I will say that graphic in the background, I fucking love that video. and I wish I could get my hands on that video.
With the red hand and stuff, yeah.
Yes, I fucking love it. That is my favorite GNR stage video of all time. I would have that with Chinese Democracy playing on it. I would edit it so Chinese Democracy was playing on it. Then it would be in my personal music video collection. I have one of those. I'm that kind of a dork. Oh, here we go. Frog voice.
Constipation voice?
Honestly, maybe I'm just getting immune to it, but it doesn't bother me. Like Iceland sounded like shit in that part.
See, this one you can tell it's a little bit fast paced. It's a little bit, probably it's a little bit faster the tempo.
Yeah.
I think that's Frank though.
Think Frank's fucking it up.
Could be. That's why they play like Sweet Child of Mine, and it's like twice the speed.
Well,
like,
a lot
chill.
of bands do that. It's like when you hear Any Way You Want It by Journey live, it's a much faster song live than it is on the album version, which I prefer that song that way.
Yeah. Oh, Slash was basically yawning during the solo. He's like, oh, I'm just doing this in my sleep.
Wouldn't it be some shit if it turned out Fortis was actually playing the solo and
Something ain't right.
I can't play guitar, so could be for all I know.
Wow. That sounded literally exactly like studio right there.
Think they edited that?
Maybe.
Somebody said on it in the Discord that they re-recorded the vocals. And I said, if they re-recorded the vocals, I would hope they'd do a better job.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least like Live Era sounded fucking better. And we all know that was 99 Axl.
We've heard some recorded vocals. Hell, Rock the Rocks sounded rough, but at least they tried. I remember one time we went to see... Oh, an ad? Really? You're going to throw an ad in the middle of it?
Bullshit.
Double talk and jive.
Motherfucker.
Well, guys, I hope I didn't completely fuck up your watch-along experience.
Blame YouTube.
Yep.
Carol Baskin.
Fix it. I don't know. I'll try to clean it up some in the edit, but I really do like
hands
that.
for like a millisecond. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, what? He's like, no way, I need those to play guitar, man. Fuck.
Forgot what he was doing. Had a senior moment.
I dropped my hot pocket.
I wonder what Slash is going to look like. I wonder if his hair is going to go white when he gets older, or if he's going to keep dyeing. I mean, stop, or if he's going to start dyeing it. My bad.
I was gonna say he definitely will. Come on.
You think Slash dyes his hair?
Okay, that's why he has Megan Hodges around.
I've had some kinky
I
sex.
think we all know Axl does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Axl's been through enough haircuts. You would think he's a woman.
Well, sometimes it's like blonde. Sometimes it's bright or dark red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. I think this is going to be this song is there for Axl to go take a break. What?
Yeah. He's got to go breathe some oxygen, maybe take a piss.
He's got a PlayStation in that little side room he's got. There's like a PlayStation in there.
He's like, let me just play like a quick like Grand Theft Auto mission. You know,
You could probably get one out in the time it takes for double talk and fucking jive. See him run in there. That's why his voice goes to shit halfway through the set list, because while he's not singing, he runs back in there, throws his headphones on, picks up his sticks, and is cussing at 12-year-olds on fucking...
fucking Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Axl on Fortnite.
Booyah! Kapooyah!
It's like Dexter 420 or some shit.
426,969.
Getting
Like, see,
trolled by
Theory
Chris
sounds
Bitten.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, it's because he ain't trying to do that shit that's out of his range.
Yeah, see, if he hits the lower register, like, he goes more deeper, he sounds fucking phenomenal. Like, here, it's like, sounds like 93.
Yeah. It's like when they do Slither, man. Like, I wish like he would have used that voice for the chorus, and it would have sounded amazing.
Oh, yeah. Or just have Duff sing the chorus.
Yeah. Step back. What do you think? You think they'll do more of these?
Yeah, probably. I hope they get, like, stuff not from the last year's tour, get some earlier shit. Like, it's cool we're getting, like, something. Like, I didn't expect a full show. It's still nice we get clips, whatever.
I mean, I wish they would continue releasing clips of songs, and then we could have, like, a live era too.
Yeah.
That would be epic. Or like the Use Your Illusion tapes.
Mm-hmm. Or, like, if they wanted to do, like a live album, like a live DVD release, just do it digitally. Like, 'cause apparently they have from what I've been reading, whatever, like, they recorded that Troubadour show.
Yeah.
Why not just release it digitally? I would pay $20 for it just to have it digital.
Shit, I'd pay out the ass for that.
I'd pay $20 or $30, whatever. You know, just you can release it physically later, or just like do like exclusively on like Guns N' Roses merch or whatever, having like a physical Blu-ray or whatever, or you just release it digitally, especially now in these times. Fuck, I'd buy it digitally, have it downloaded, one copy for life. That's it.
Yeah. I like the DVD, man. I'm old school. I want to hold it in my hand.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I get a Blu-ray because I have like a PS4, so I could definitely play on my Blu-ray whenever. So.
I wonder if his fingers are sore.
Yeah, please.
Keep up, Fortis. Keep up, Fortis.
You should ask Megan if those fingers get sore.
These things can get a little crazy around here.
Huzzah. I think we get one more song, maybe?
I think it's just these three.
Oh, was it just three? I thought it was four.
No, it's just these three.
Turns out this was the whole concert. Axl never came back from Fortnite. Miles Kennedy comes out. That's the rest of the set.
All right, it's the Hall of Fame ceremony over again. Then it just turns to like the Miles Kennedy Conspirators concert. Don McKagan goes on, Todd Gurns shows up.
We got you. Tricked you.
Booyah! Kapooyah!
A whole other band comes out and plays Guns N' Roses covers.
Yeah, it's not Axl Rose. Axl Ross comes out.
Hey, now that's my boy.
You watch your mouth.
You know what? Most people probably wouldn't notice if as long as they started the show like that. That's why I made the Fortis Izzy joke, is I think most people probably think that's Izzy.
I mean, whoever's still paying attention to this band, that isn't us or anyone on the Discord.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Ooh,
We've did our best to do a watch along. Minus the commercial. We'll try to clean it up in post, but no promises, folks.
All right, we're going to take a little pause for a second so me and Chris can tell you about Anchor by Spotify.
Only the easiest way to make a podcast. You got everything you need all in one place.
Anchor has all of the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Also hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast to all sorts of listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more.
So it really is everything you need to make a podcast all in one place.
And best of all, you're going to be surprised when you hear this. Anchor is totally free.
When we first got started, we paid for platforms to host our show that were not nearly as good and functional even as Anchor is. If you want to start your own podcast, then by all means, you should download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.
Yeah.
Well, we got to thinking, after watching that, what kind of set list could Caputo and I comprise here to put together an epic, ultimate Guns N' Roses show? The rules are there's going to be 24 songs that Caputo and I choose. It'll be a total of 25. But when we were getting ready to do the show, we kind of agreed on number 25, but we hadn't talked about this. I have nothing written down yet. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start? Like, how would we kick it off?
However, like, we should start intros. Let's see what. Right off the bat, first song.
First song?
It's a tough one, because there's like 5 of them that can take that spot.
I think I liked it when Chinese Democracy was the opener.
Mm-hmm.
I can see It's So Easy being a really cool opener too.
Mm-hmm.
But what if we kick this motherfucker into high gear from the get-go and we open with You Could Be Mine?
Interesting. That is a hot take. See, I was gonna go like It's So Easy, because like now I'm kind of used to that, like getting accustomed to that as like a decent opener. I was always a fan of them opening with Welcome to the Jungle. That's why I like from like the old days, like the Chai-Dim tour.
Yeah,
I like that because like Welcome to the Jungle, it just gets things right, going like right on the right bat. That's like, you know where you are. You're here to fucking play some music for you.
I can agree with that because like the lights go down and
you get the intro.
Yeah,
you know where you are.
Yeah, and then the lights come back up. Or like while he's doing that long note, you're gonna die, and then like the lights come on. Yeah, I like that. So we'll put "Welcome to the Jungle" as song number 1.
Jungle.
All right, so song number 2. After we go from Jungle, I think you're going like right off that high octane thing. I think right there you should do It So Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. You can just jump right into that, right? The guitar ends, hit the bass line.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. And then from It's So Easy. Let's see where we go. I mean, like they've got a good set because they always do Brownstone next. Because then like they feature drums and shit. You want to continue like that, like the traditional set list there?
Yeah, I say Jungle, Easy, and then Brownstone. Followed up with Brownstone.
So after that, what song could be number 4?
Chinese Democracy.
I can go with that. Go ahead and get the opening 4 out of the way. We've just kind of rearranged the order a little bit.
Yeah.
Now for song number 5. So we've got the show kicked off. We're probably 10, 15 minutes into the set now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should tone it down, like how they used to do Estranged.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you should save Estranged. I've got, in my opinion, a better place for Estranged to go than right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
So Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's see, maybe even Better.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Better, or even like This I Love.
Oh, that would be great. like This I Love to Follow Chinese Democracy.
Yeah.
Because then we can like pump the brakes on it. And then we do like This I Love, and then like they can have like a like they can have like, you know how they do custom outros and stuff, they can do like a guitar instrumental or something in between to build up to the next song, because then you gotta start going back up again. But here's like in the middle is like where we're at in the middle is where you can really feature some deep cuts like Dead Horse or something.
Yeah, definitely.
What song you think should be after This I Love, though? Because it's got that.
Putting, This I Love as number 5. Just trying to think, what could you put after that?
It's got that. It's got that violinish kind of.
Yeah, it's got the orchestra and everything. There Was a Time to throw after that.
I think so. I think There Was a Time could work there.
Okay, so I'll put This I Love at 5. But then you're thinking like those are two like heavy vocal songs for Axl to pull off. They're just straight in a row.
Yeah. So then, but see, we gotta pump it back up now, because we brought him down. And we got to pump him up and give Axl a break. So why not do Double Talk and Jive as number 7?
Sure.
We need to get back on the shit that everybody knows, so they can get excited again.
You Could Be Mine would be a pretty good one, I think.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget about that.
Let's see. Now we're up to number 9. So after You Could Be Mine, we need something kind of mid tempo, because we're gonna get ready to start bringing it back down again.
Better. We could throw Better back in there. Maybe.
Yeah, I think Better would go good right there. Because then after Better, I say for number 10, we do that. Slash can do a solo, and we can do Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah, Godfather solo into Sweet Child.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you whose solo was my favorite. Do you remember when Fortis did the James Bond theme? I love that shit.
That was pretty cool, that one. I like that one. Bumblefoot's Pink Panther one was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think one time,
when Bumblefoot did his solos and he would sing either Objectify or Abnormal, that was epic, because I love that song.
I remember one time, I think in 06, I think he did like an O Canada guitar solo. Like when I saw him in Toronto, I'm pretty sure. Someone could quote me on that.
I wonder if he knows the words to O Canada.
I was gonna say, if you know him in French, then that's pretty good. Because no one fucking knows that in French.
We need something a little bit shorter. And something to fill. I think Dead Horse might work there, because not everybody knows it.
Yeah. Well, I agree. We can definitely throw Dead Horse there.
It brings the tempo back up.
Mm-hmm.
What's another heavily instrumental song? I got one that I'd like to see come back, but nobody know it. Bad Apples.
Interesting.
I really like that song.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be a good fit after that. Like,
oh, you know what? We could put Estranged right here.
Or how about before Strange? You could put Street of Dreams, and you have Dizzy Reed on the piano.
Oh yeah,
straight songs. Yeah.
We'll do like we'll put like Dizzy solo.
Yeah, Dizzy solo into Street of Dreams.
Yeah.
And then Estranged right after it. That's where like Axl to go on the keyboard, Mr. Dizzy Reed.
See, originally I was thinking that when we come back from the encore, that would be a good place for Estranged.
Nah, it's good for the main. I'd leave like Don't Cry for the encore or something.
So from Estranged, you got Dizzy Reed on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Then we can bring in Attitude, let Duff do that, and kick it back up.
Sure. Just something quick, it's like 2 minutes and over with.
Yeah. Now everybody's got their solos out of the way. Except Fortis even, I've just not thought of that. Fortis don't even get a solo anymore, does he?
No, he's just a hired hand now.
Well, let's fix that, and let's put Fortis does the James Bond theme.
Okay. Into another Chidem song, I think would be good.
What could we put there from Chidem? Shackler's Revenge.
Maybe. I think there's definitely one better you can do though.
What you thinking?
I just don't see Slash playing Shacklers. I don't know. Or right into... trying to think. No, not Prostitute.
Yeah, we need a fast one here.
IRS?
Oh, that would be cool. Or Read in the Better Ones.
I don't know. To me, Riyadh, I'm just not crazy, though.
I
Um,
think IRS could work there.
IRS could definitely work.
Because then at the end of the solo, he'll start slowing it down, and then they'll take it into the opening for IRS.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that kind of thing, yeah.
See, now we've given them a few songs for the diehard fans. We got to get back into the territory that people recognize. So I say Rocket Queen goes next.
Yes. And then Slash can do his, talk box, whatever shit there.
Yeah, now give Axel a break too, so everybody wins.
Yeah.
And I think up next they should do the November Rain, and Axel do his piano solo. That's my opinion, though. What do you think?
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Rocket Queen brings everything kind of down again at the very end.
So Axel piano with November Rain. You could put like Heaven's Door right there, maybe?
Oh, I forgot about Heaven's Door.
Yeah, you can do like, because that's probably like November Rain, it's like nearing the end of the main set. Because right now we're at what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We still got 5 more songs, so number 18.
Yes, 17, 18.
I think, yeah, Heaven's Door will be there because you got that audience sing along.
Yeah, and that's already like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of mood Axel's in.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's going to say, fuck this, I'm going home.
All right, so we've got 4 songs. I've left 3 songs for the encore. Because if you do 20 songs in an encore, is it really an encore? Or is it a whole other set?
Yeah, but they usually do like 3 to 5 songs for an encore, anyways.
Well, I figured 3 was a fair. Do you agree, or
you can do 4?
All right. So then we have 3 in the main set list.
Yeah.
What can follow Heaven's Door?
Patience?
Well, we've got November Rain and Heaven's Door side by side, and those are 2 slower songs anyway. There's a place for Patience, I think, in the main set list.
Yeah, maybe not this song, the song after it, I think.
What about
like Prostitute?
I don't know if I'd put Prostitute in the in just yet. Oh, I've got an idea for Prostitute. What if you open the encore with Prostitute?
Yeah,
then you got the whole lights are going out, they're out for a minute or 2, and then they slowly come back on to the and it's like forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll definitely come to that.
Because Prostitute's that building song that starts out slow and then it builds and builds and builds on itself as it goes. Izzy comes out. Izzy comes out and does 14 years. We are making the most epic playlist ever.
Maybe. But like, I'm trying to think, would everyone want to hear that? I'm like, I don't know. You know what? Fuck this. How about they play Black Leather?
Black Leather.
Or maybe they'll save it for the encore, right before Paradise City.
Black Leather. No, they'll come back after Paradise City. When there's like 3 people left in the auditorium. They do Black Leather. You know what? Make all of us happy. Hard School. Huh?
Yeah.
I think, honestly, it would fit there.
Right after Heaven's Door?
Yeah. And then Axel's like, we're going to try something a little new for you. We got a brand new song.
Sure, let's fucking throw it there. I mean, they did rehearse it, so we were bound to hear it, like
someday.
on on this tour or whatever.
Fuck COVID-19.
Yep.
Like, you can take my health, you can take my life, but god damn it, when you take away new GNR, now you're fucking with me too damn much.
Oh, I agree.
But then how do you come where do you go from that? Because then you got to have something for all the people that know the band, like I don't know, like maybe My Michelle or Live and Let Die, or
We totally forgot about Live and Let Die. Fuck.
yeah, you put Live and Let Die.
Yeah, let's throw it there then. Because I totally forgot about that.
All right, so we've got two more. So Live and Let Die, we've brought it back down. I think we should stay in that mid-tempo region. What do you think for the last song of the main set list?
Oh, it has to be Night Train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. I'm just going to go ahead and write it.
We got to think of what's before that, though.
But what's going to go before Night Train? We need to stay in that mid-range, though. Like, we don't want to bring them all the way. Because Live and Let Die, or maybe we do. I don't know. Because then they've got something new that we've made them excited after we've brought them back down with Heaven's Door, and they got to do a sing along. They got something brand new. Then they got Live and Let Die. Fuck it, Rock the Rock. Let's do this. Bugs Bunny comes out as a hologram. We got a special guest for us tonight.
Fuck that. Liquor in the Woods.
I went out last night drinking at the Legion.
Trying to think, like,
you know what? Don't Cry might work there.
Yeah, it could. I kind of wanted to save it for the encore, but I can switch Don't Cry with Patience then. We'll save Patience for the encore. Like to open the encore with Patience, I think would be better.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll definitely throw Don't Cry there then.
We'll put Don't Cry or The Seeker.
Oh no, don't not play the fucking. No, please.
Notice there's one song that's not going on this set list.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wichita Lineman's not there either.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No Black Hole Sun.
Both of those are still in the wheel, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
It's coming, man. So is My World. We haven't bitched about we hadn't worried about My World in so long because we've got all of these. Because ever since we added all of the all the solo shit and the wheel blew up to 800 something songs.
Yeah.
But My World's still in there looming.
We're good for
licking
now.
Chops, waiting to get us.
So yeah, Live and Let Die, Don't Cry, Night Train, and then that's the main set right there.
And then we open then the lights go down. Everybody's calmed down. Axel said goodnight. They go kapow with the pyro. And then it's for 2 minutes, and then it comes back on with and then Patience. The lights come back up and it says like, you want to step into my world.
No, that's gonna play over the tape as people leave and they say, thank God I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, Patience. I think we both agree.
Patience.
Because when the lights come back up, you get that visual of Duff and or Fortis and Slash sitting on the stairs with the acoustic guitars.
Because they'd rather be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got one more, and I think Prostitute could work there.
I was thinking Madagascar.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that in a while.
Yeah.
So do Patience and Madagascar?
Yeah. Yeah, Patience, Madagascar, and then...
Of course. What are we going to end with? You want to go ahead and say it?
Paradise fucking City.
All right. This is an epic. I would be satisfied if we got this set list.
This is dope.
This is a dope set list.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got something for everybody. We've pleased all of the casuals with you know, like we opened, like you said, with High Energy for the Jungle,
Mhm.
and then we've pleased all of the internet folk, like
Yeah.
you and me,
Trident
with
fans.
yeah, with plenty of Chinese democracy songs.
Yeah,
Uh,
3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8 of them.
yeah, I mean, and I think all of, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like we got just about every album covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Patience is on Lies. We've got Plenty from Appetite. We got
Mhm.
Attitude from Spaghetti Incident. We got November Rain. We got Dead Horse, Double Talk and Jive.
Mhm.
Uh,
Live and Let Die.
yeah.
You Could
So
Be
yeah,
Mine.
yeah. This is a pretty dope set list.
I agree. I dig this.
I think we've outdone ourselves, Caputo. We
Round of
deserve,
applause.
yeah, we deserve a round of applause. Nice intro. Nice intro.
All right.
You can definitely hear the old school influence. I'm not sure. It's not one that I am very familiar with,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not sure exactly how close it is to to the Aerosmith version.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll find out. I honestly, I've never heard the Aerosmith version of this song, and up until earlier, I haven't heard this version yet either. But for those of you we are aware, it is an Aerosmith song. We will be covering. We're going to review the Aerosmith version today in GNXtra.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you feeling so far? You got a little. You feel like it's pretty funky, I think.
It's not bad. Like, this is definitely a song I could see like Slash playing. Like, especially if
Yeah,
it's he definitely put like his own spin on it. We haven't heard the original, obviously, but like it definitely sounds like he did put his own spin on it, and
yeah,
like it works. It works. It's very much of that. This is from Toys in the Attic, like the older Aerosmith, which is definitely more, a lot more bluesier, a lot more leaning on that side. I
yeah,
think, especially if you hear like the verses dun dun dun,
yeah.
where it's like those two lines and it goes no 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 no. It's very much like repetitive and sort of that nature, but like it's good. It's a toe tapper. Just get your head bopping.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's one. We'll get to the reviews in a minute. Let's just get back into the song. He's got a pretty epic guitar solo.
Yep.
I wonder how close it is to the original. I don't know. I still think Guns N' Roses could do this. I could see this being a cool with Axl on vocals.
Yeah. Axl could definitely do Aerosmith.
Well, they did it before with Mama Ken.
It's true.
That's about from this era anyway, I believe.
Yeah.
I wonder if the original is going to have this kind of a long-ass solo to it. Joe Perry could fucking play.
Get down on your knees. He's really telling her to get down there. Get down on your knees and take my load. All
And
2
then he's like,
centimeters of
no more, no more.
it. No more left for you. The bitch segment dry.
Man, Scott Weiland had some chops, though, man. It sucks he's dead. Sucks he couldn't get the fucking drugs under control.
Yeah, man. The demons overcame him. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, there's no more by Velvet Revolver. Normally we pause a little more and talk during it, but I mean, it was a pretty good song, I thought.
Decent cover for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
can't complain for a bonus track on your first album. It's not bad.
I didn't realize it was a bonus track, so.
Yeah, it's from the tour edition. Air quotes, which is basically just a bonus track edition.
We recorded a few covers to spread it out, make you buy the record again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ratings. What do you give this one?
Probably like a 2 3/4. Like, I may listen to this again, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to it. It's a decent cover. Would I want to see more of the Revolver covers? Sure, because I know there's probably a few more out there. But yeah, it's like it's almost at a 3 for me, but just not there yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could have been shorter. Like the outro kind of went on a little too long for my liking, personally. But other than that, I mean, like that whole what do you call it? The type of rock it plays at the beginning with the verses and stuff. I really enjoy that. So, like, I would really like to hear. I think even Miles Kennedy could pull this one off. Like, I think they should. If GNR doesn't put it in their set list, I wouldn't say GNR needs to, because they got too many good songs that they have to cut out to make sure you go home on time in the first place. But maybe Slash and Miles Kennedy, they wanted to throw in a cover to flesh out the set list some more. I think it would fit in there.
Sure.
I think I give it about a 2. I can't put it at a 3 and put it in the middle, so I'll put it at a 2. And like you said, I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it again, most likely. And without hearing the original, I don't know if I can call it a good cover.
Yeah.
Because if it's better than the original, if it's exactly like the original, then I hate that too. Like Symphony for the Devil, I fucking hate that song. And then Guns N' Roses cover.
Like, they didn't put any flair to it. It's just like, all right.
But there you go.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. So with that, normally right here, we would spin the wheel and talk about what we're going to do next week. But instead, Mr. Caputo,
Yes.
why don't you just tell us what song we're going to be listening to on the Chris Caputo birthday special next week?
Yeah. I almost shat myself because I thought like my song was gonna get picked last week, but luckily it wasn't. Because it is a Velvet Revolver song, and it is from Contraband. Because this album came out June 8th, 2004. So we're gonna be celebrating the 16th anniversary. Is that right? Yeah, I got my math right. 16 years since this album released, and why not? Let's just do it with the biggest fucking song from there. We're gonna cover Slither next week.
Oh shit! We're going right to the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we're going to be listening to Slither. And don't forget, run over to gunsnradio.com, or now available wherever podcasts are found. You can check out this week's episode of GNXtra, when we're going to be reviewing No More, No More by Aerosmith.
Yeah. Nice. We're on Spotify now? What?
Yeah, we're on GNXtra's on Spotify and hopefully everywhere else. I don't think it's made it to iHeart yet, but someday.
Yeah.
Someday our little bonus show is going to grow up to be a real podcast.
Oh yeah, someday this year, you know.
But you ready to go home for the day for this
Yeah,
episode?
let's send him home, Dustin.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this week's edition of Guns and Radio. Be sure to tune in next week for Slither, more Velvet Revolver action, and until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you next week for my birthday. Peace.